Gphoria, man. It's so not fair.
Indignity to the max.
The mother of all video game award shows is without its rightful representatives.
Confused to the extreme.
One more time, Johnny. One more time.
Cheer up, guys. Here comes Mongoose with that coffee.
Hey, guys! I got the Frappuccino!
Mongoose! Oh, God! Frappuccinos.
Awesome. Like we don't see that on X Play enough.
Do you feel that?
Celebrity sense is tingling.
Must conduct celebrity interviews.
You know what, guys? That's it. We're getting inside to do what we do best.
No more rules. I got games I gotta see.
Stars.
Beer!
Breaking and entering. We're crashing G-Phoria!
Let's go!
Crashing G-Phoria, featuring in-depth interviews with G-Phoria's winners, exclusive games from the show floor, and me, Johnny Xtreme. Crashing G-Phoria is brought to you by EB Games, Jeep, and Mountain Dew.
Oh my God, please, our baby. She's sick. You have to let us in. You have to.
Really?
Please.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Please, I'm serious. She's gonna die.
Breastfeed her then.
So, not happening, dude. No.
Gotta find another way.
Wait! Mama! Daddy! I love you.
Oh yeah, this look good. I can do this. I can do this, no problem. Geronimo, bitches. Oh, you're going kind of fast. Ah! Oh, excuse me, honey. I could use some help. A little help here.
White. Ah. Typical.
Oh, yeah! I'm here to drink beer and mingle to the max. Now, who wants a lap dance? Yeah! All right, you first.
Oh, my God, this is it, Jeff. The only wall standing between us and Gphoria. But look at it's so high.
I mean, to think that on the other side is William Shatner. We've got to get over, Laura.
I know, but I just don't think there's a way. The power
Of Wilmer.
compels us.
Nice moves, ladies.
You, baby. It's a party.
Let's go.
Do it.
I've got to get in there. Those celebrities need me to shamelessly plug their upcoming projects. Got it.
Hey, free booze.
Easy, Boozilla. Psst, Elf Boy, down here. Don't drink me. Don't drop me, and don't spill me.
The vermouth's talking to me. Or maybe it's the olives. Huh.
Just get me in there.
G-Phoria is presented by Jeep. Trail-rated capability only in a Jeep 4x4.
Nice ride.
Thank you, Mocha Coca. Chrysler and Jeep came up on Buku Awards. And Dodge trucks last as long as the Deagle Double Chisel. Plus, I got the hookup, nephew, for sure.
You know, I'm not too sure of what you just said. Now everybody gets a great deal.
For shizzle, Ika Zizzle.
It's Employee Pricing Plus, our employee discount plus cash allowance on Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge.
If the ride is more fly, then you must buy.
That's what I hear.
Delta Force Black Hawk Down. Intense single-player missions push you to the limit. The largest multiplayer battlefields on console take you to the cutting edge of online gaming. Delta Force Black Hawk Down, the video game. In stores now. Rated T for teen.
Why am I in the Army Reserve? It's not just for the experience or the training I can use as a soldier and as a civilian. It's for them, for my country, and it's all worth fighting for.
Visit GoArmyReserve.com.
Man, this 555 deal's really popular. Mr. Trump, here you go, 3 medium pizzas, $5 each.
Tell you what, I'll counter that offer with an even better one. Here's the deal. You give me those 3 pizzas, only I'll give you just $5 apiece.
Sure. Okay.
Still got it, Donald. Still got it.
Call now and get 3 or more medium one-topping pizzas for just $5 each. Get the door. It's the Domino's 555 deal.
Oh, hurry up, man. Box is coming in.
Dude, almost got it.
Hey, how are the graphics coming on that game? I've got another one I need designed.
We just finished level 3 and need to tighten up the graphics a little bit.
Great.
Hey, I can't believe we got jobs doing this. I know. And my mom said I would never get anywhere with these games.
Train online for a degree in game art and design. Call 800-914-8582. Call now.
Gamers want more.
Sex in video games has great appeal because sex has great appeal.
Others want more restrictions.
The ability of our children to access pornographic material is spiraling out of control.
G4 goes inside the issue that may change what you play forever. Sex and Games, a G4 special report. Tuesday, August 23rd at 11.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
I'm here with my good buddy Doug Lombardi from Valve Software. Doug, welcome to Gphoria.
Thank you. Good to see you again, Jeff.
Good to see you. Now, congratulations on Half-Life 2's wins. How does it feel to have gamers, recognize this game?
Oh, it's great. After 5 long years developing the game and the engine, having it out there for people to play, hearing from the gamers and, earning these accolades are something you can't get enough of.
Why haven't we heard anything about Source being licensed for the next-gen consoles?
Well, I think a couple reasons. One is that, we really spent a lot of time finishing the engine ourselves and felt that we wanted to finish the engine and ship it before we really got aggressive about licensing the stuff. And now as we're developing the 360 version and then maybe more next-gen console stuff.
You say the 360 version of Half-Life 2?
The Xbox version.
Is that a world exclusive, Doug?
We'll see, one of the reasons we decided to do the Xbox version ourselves was to bring the engine to a console. And what we really wanted to do was deliver Half-Life 2 uncompromised, the full single-player game, which is really the heart of the game.
Everyone wants to know, sign this new deal with EA. You obviously talked about Half-Life 2 for Xbox on that. Yep. Are we going to finally start to hear some news on Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike 2 now?
Man, I hope so. First thing we're going to do, though, is Half-Life 2 Aftermath, which is the new episode for Half-Life 2. And that will be coming out late this year for the PC.
Tell us a bit about Aftermath and what we can expect in this expansion that we didn't see in Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2 kind of ended with a bit of a cliffhanger, and Aftermath picks up right from that moment and sort of, keeps the story going and sort of answers a lot of the questions that were raised in Half-Life 2. Beyond that, we're also going to see a lot stronger interaction with the non-player characters, the NPCs. We spent a lot of time advancing the AI so that you can spend a lot more time with Alex and Dog as you're adventuring.
Well, I can't wait to see what Valve is going to do next, because you guys always deliver games. It might take a while, but they're always great hits.
It's just great to be, after working on something for 3 years, to be able to have this kind of an award. Overall, when you play through the whole game, you'll hear that it's still got all the Halo-ness it's supposed to have. It still has monks and choir and orchestra. But we wanted to give it a little bit more of an edge with the guitar and some of the drums and some other things, just gave it a little bit extra edge.
The kit should be returnable. From the 12-yard line.
Yeah, the great thing about Madden is last year was our 15th anniversary, and we added a lot of innovation, this time on defense with the hit stick, and fans really responded. And as we look ahead to 2006, we're pretty excited, because now we're going on the offensive side of the field, and it's all about QV vision. The great thing about the Gphoria Awards is that they're voted on by the fans, so we really feel honored.
You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the god of war?
Cinematics these days are stepping up a notch. Everything's looking better and better and better. So
rather than try to make it just look that much more real, we tried to mix it up a bit, get it with some style, get it darker, add some over-the-top elements, throw in some real artsy kind of a look to things. We got our influences from a lot of different places. I think that helps set us apart. So it's really encouraging to see that, you know, we took it to another level and we were recognized for it. It's really a great feeling.
So we're really honored about Burnout 3. The Criterion team from the UK would love to be here, but they're actually now finaling Burnout Revenge, which is the sequel that comes in September. The thing about Burnout 3, everyone loves it because it's just about aggressive racing. It's what you'd love to do. You dream about it, right? It's just like kind of taking it out on the road and taking out your aggressions. And that's what Burnout's all about.
Laura, we're in next-gen Xbox 360. They can't keep us from this goodness. We got the Bravery, we got Black Eyed Peas, we got Xbox 360. I'm going to get condemned. Mulatto, baby. So there's wonderful things about G-Phoria. You got great celebrities, great musicians, but fantastic games. Right here, running on the beta Xbox 360, it's full auto. Sega coming at us again with another beautiful racing game. One great thing about this is a brand new unwrecked mode. You actually get to rewind your race. So someone comes up you behind, blows you up with a giant rocket launcher. Never fear, if that unwrecked mode meter goes up, you can rewind it and come back to where you were. Probably one of the most destructible environments I've ever seen in a video game. Now, you get to level up. The better you do, the prettier your car is, the better the paint, and the more chicks you get to pick up. We're looking at online, possibly up to 16 players. A lot of people are saying this is Burnout with rocket launchers and missiles. I'm saying it just looks real pretty. All right, Xbox 360 is here with Condemned Criminal Origins. It's a psychological thriller, first-person shooter. Think CSI meets Silence of the Lambs. It's dark, it's dirty, it's scary. You play an FBI agent on the hunt for serial killers. But later it turns out you might be a serial killer yourself. So are you the killer? Are you the hunted? Are you the hunter? You gotta play the game to find out. Basically, you're walking through the dark streets of this urban environment. You're going in through subways and torn down buildings and alleyways. And you're looking for weapons, you're looking for killers, and you can only carry what your hands can hold. So what is that? Well, it's anything you find, anything that's not nailed down. Let me tell you, nothing's nailed down. So you can pick up pipes and 2x4s and pieces of lead and lockers off the wall and use all of these things as weapons to bash your enemies with. And enemies are anyone that's coming at you, including like homeless people. You never know, they could be coming after you. It's scary, it's dark, and it's dirty, but I like it. It's Condemned.
So you stopped contributing to your 401k?
Yeah, because the company doesn't match anything. So I figured I'd take that money and rather put it somewhere else, you know, like I'm gonna open up a Roth IRA.
Wait, but don't you have to pay taxes on that?
No, you make your contributions after taxes. It's not tax friendly.
Hey, aren't you joining Xtreme?
Yeah! Yeah!
To the max!
To the max!
To Xtreme! Yeah, well, nice meeting you.
Hey, nice meeting you too.
Pleasure.
All right.
To the Xtreme!
Yeah! All right then.
You get recognized a lot now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you got a good catchphrase.
Hey, Ratty, suck it!
Let's suck it! You suck it! I'll suck it over you! You like
Easy.
It's
all right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, Johnny, I got you a beer.
Oh, hey, thanks, man. That's great. Thanks a lot.
Sure. Now punch your balls off!
Oh yeah, okay. Whoa!
Oh,
man!
Yeah! To the Xtreme!
Yeah!
Woo!
Great.
Wow!
Thanks a lot.
Oh, Johnny, that has to be painful.
Oh, it's all right. Sometimes my penis hurts.
Yeah, mine too. Hey, speaking of which, how are things with you and Denise?
Oh, we're taking a break right now. I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. It's too bad. You know, you feel like you really make a connection with somebody, and then it's
Johnny,
like...
Isn't this party exciting, man?
Yeah, this party is great. This party feels like somebody tore out my heart and baked it up in her ass.
Get out of here, kid. Get out of here. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. She's going to learn to love you.
Oh, I'm so lovely.
Is that thing on? Is that thing on? You turn that off right now. I swear to God, I'll climb up in here and I will kill you. Do you understand me? Johnny, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Don't let him off.
If you don't like it tough, it's fair enough.
This episode is based on a 1988 Big Tobacco brainstorm.
Okay, what new product ideas can we think of?
A cigarette substitute.
What about an edible cigarette?
Candy-type cigarette might be possible.
Could we do an edible fruit roll-up cigarette stick?
Interesting. Perhaps the last puff in the cigarette comes with a burst of flavor.
Scratch and sniff packages.
Fair Enough is a Truth production.
All stations, hostile tracking inbound.
Imagine simultaneously tracking over 100 enemy targets on land, sea, and in the air from thousands of miles away. It's the most powerful weapon system ever invented. It's called Aegis, and it's just one of the amazing technologies you'll find only in the United States Navy. Navy, accelerate your life. Log on to the Life Accelerator at Navy.com.
This summer, get huge savings on powerful phones. Amazing phones, incredible deals, only from Nextel. Like $50 off the new stylish i836, now only $199.99. And $50 off the new i275 with camera, now only $99.99. And act now and get the i205 free. All Nextel phones have built-in walkie-talkie, GPS capability, and web access. Call 8888-NEXTEL, all for a limited time. Call 8888-NEXTEL now.
Man, she's hot. So I heard she's into kangaroos, right? So for her birthday tomorrow, I'm gonna get her a stuffed one.
That's a great idea.
Thanks again. I love it.
Need playa-hater insurance? Huh? That'd sure make life easier. So would really easy car insurance. That Progressive Direct's got. For the other stuff, we're on our own.
Dude, when you need car insurance, it's easy. Think Progressive Direct.
Honey!
Get down! Get down! What is this?
We're the war movie from Netflix!
Wow, you guys got here fast!
Average deployment time for a DVD is about 1 business day! Incoming!
My wife was also expecting a couple of romantic comedies.
They got here when we did. I don't know where they are now.
There's a movie waiting for you at home. Netflix. All the DVDs you want, starting at only $9.99 a month, no late fees.
This is it! I finally made it into G-Phoria. It's our very own celebration of video games and the game creators and the lifestyle that unites them all. But I don't care about any of that. I'm here on a quest. I'm here to recruit celebrities for World of Warcraft. Would you like to be a part of Stars Over Stormwind? It's the all-celebrity World of Warcraft guild.
I don't know, because I'm scared. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not really into video games. I just want to get wasted.
Not a lot of luck so far. Maybe I need to put this into more celebrity terms. What's really great about my guild is that Vin Diesel is a solid yes, and Meg Ryan's people have expressed interest. And Vin Diesel is already solidly on board. Vin Diesel's been confirmed. Vin Diesel is completely committed. Vin Diesel is already confirmed for sure. Think Rat Pack, but more maces. It's like a family, but lots of melee damage. You know what I mean?
No. I don't know what you mean.
LF Guild members! PST if interested! How about that loot lag, you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite trinket? If you had to choose, would you rather summon a powerful demon from hell or turn into a sea lion? A paparazzo goes aggro outside of Spago. Do you hit him with a stick, hide in the shadows, or turn him into a sheep? Bow or wand, Mr. Shatner?
Bow or one? Bow.
Bow? And why bow, not wand?
Well, I like bow more than I like wand because there's more substance, I feel.
I feel the same way. LF Guild members! We'll pay 5 silver! Goblin engineering is a pseudoscience. You don't know goblin engineering like I do. I have studied goblin engineering.
What the hell are you talking about?
What is your percent to crit?
Well, it depends what you define as 100%. But I'm usually good at about 3% once you've defined what you're 100% of.
Well, you're obviously much higher level than me, Mr. Shatner.
I'm a little bit taller, that's all.
And I'm in heels.
And I'm not.
Hello, this is Cobra. Good evening, Cobra. As we speak, 15 highly charged detonators are planted in key locations around G-Phoria, ready to explode on my command. Connery, you sick bastard. What do you want? I want $300 billion in unmarked consecutive $100 bills. And I also want to meet the Black Eyed Peas. You have 1 hour to give me the hip-hop I demand and the money I want. Bob, I need you and Steve to infiltrate G-Phoria. Looks like the evil Sean Connery's on the loose again.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching Grabnar the Wanderer right now.
Damn it, do your job.
Who was that? That was Cobra. We need to infiltrate G-Phoria. Are we watching Grabnar the Wanderer?
We went for a different sort of approach in trying to bring people into an environment that was somewhat recognizable to them, going after that Eastern European sort of motif. And maybe that was something that they related to a little bit, was something that was more that they could identify with. But, you know, a lot of great games, competitive field last year for sure, so it's an honor to win amongst that group.
One of your first memories, you know, is getting to the end of the level and seeing that huge beast, you know, with its glowing red weak spot, and you got to figure out a way to destroy it. So we didn't take it lightly, but we went into it with like kind of a few funny takes on it, and you know, we're pleased to be in good company this year. There were actually a lot of good boss fights.
God! We're doomed!
We work on this game and you kind of work in a vacuum and you don't know if you're actually going to be doing something that people are going to like or be into or what have you. And then the game comes out and suddenly everyone's like, dude, that's a really cool game. We really dig that. So from a year ago when we had no clue if it was going to be a flop or a piece of poo to where we are now where people are saying, hey, we think this is one of the best games of the year, that's really amazing. It's a fantastic feeling.
Ow! That one went in.
David Crosswick was a great voice actor to work with because he's a lot of fun, he's a great improviser, and he has a lot of great ideas.
Oh, weak. It's totally hiding from us.
You know, we give them a script, and then at various times we encourage them to kind of go off the script and make up what they want. And of course, he's a brilliant, funny man, and he came up with a lot of great stuff.
Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way.
Every once in a while, maybe I got to hear some of the work that the other actors did and act off of it, but oftentimes I was just imagining maybe what they would do. But I have to tell you, when I saw how cohesively it went together and how beautifully the other performances just kind of seemed to match each other, I was like, man, this is brilliantly orchestrated.
This game was made for me. It was made for me, Tina. Give me your mic. I'm gonna play. If you loved Amplitude, if you loved Frequency, if you loved Karaoke Revolution, you haven't seen anything yet. This is what everyone's been waiting for. It's Guitar Hero. This is like a PS2 controller that you've never, ever seen before. But you know we gotta talk about lore in this game? It's all about the playlist. David Bowie, Jimi Hendrix, Queens of the Stone Age, Boston. I love Boston. Red Hot Chili Peppers are in this Song 41 up in the house. The Black Eyed Peas have been playing this game in their trailer all night long. Your musical avatar jams out while you do. You know what I think you need to do? I think you need to take us out Iron Man, Black Sabbath style. Oh, I think you're right, Tina. I think you're right. All right, let's see what Laura's got here. It's punk rock attitude. So maybe I wasn't meant to be a rock star, but you are! Get Guitar Hero!
Roswell, New Mexico, 1947. UFO wreckage is discovered and seized by military personnel. It is speculated that the alien technology recovered has been applied to modern-day innovations. To this day, the government denies any existence of alien technology.
Alienware Area 51M systems use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
Man, what's gotten into people lately?
Introducing new Triple Threat. It fuels like a power bar and tastes like a candy bar.
Taste, energy, nutrition.
One bite and you'll feel like you can take on anything. Power bar. Be great.
Come on. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sunday nights.
What?
Go undercover. Fast lane. They're not the best cops. Just the best looking.
Oh, yes.
You seem kind of confused about the do's and don'ts of police work.
That party was off the hook. Fast lane. Tomorrow night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. On the Whip set.
Steve? Steve, did you TiVo Grab Neither Wanderer?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Jesus, yes.
I'm just checking, because the last time you ended up TiVoing something was the Golden Girls, and then I caught you releasing the Kraken to be Arthur.
I never did. Shh. Here's something. Let's check it out. What's going on?
Looks like our plan is going perfectly.
Yes. Oh, yes.
With all those G4 hosts locked outside, we're gonna be the cream of the crop. And the celebrity will only grow.
Oh, then I can finally fund that theme park in my head. Kevin Land, oh, it will be grand.
Or perhaps I should call it Pereira-Rama.
Let's just stick to the plan and make sure that we are the only hosts at G-Phoria.
Wow, what a bunch of It's like the time you told me I couldn't come to your birthday party because my parents are divorced.
What? I never did that.
Yeah, you did. You said an unloved child would never amount to anything, much less fun at a birthday party.
I think the reason you weren't invited had more to do with your father sleeping with the babysitter.
Well, she was pretty hot.
She was my sister.
So my father likes sluts. There's no reason to take it out on me.
Not now. Cobra, this is Steve. Come in.
This is Cobra. What's the word?
Well, it looks like the reason you couldn't get in has nothing to do with Sean Connery. It seems that Adam, Morgan, and Kevin just want all the glory for themselves.
Oh, tell them about Kevin Land.
Yeah, Pereira mentioned something about Kevin Land. Sounds like a fun place.
Thanks, guys. Your work here is done.
Yeah, Bob and Steve got him.
Wait, what? Adam, Morgan, and Kevin?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Something about Kevin Land.
Kevin Land is like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Tina, we're standing here in front of PlayStation 2. We're going to talk about Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. Great game.
Great game. Let me tell you a little about this game. Our hero is a man whose heart is filled with love, and his true love died. She's passed on, and he wants to bring her back to life because he's nice.
It's actually a really nice game.
A
like
nice
a really fun, pleasant, get along with each other, co-host kind of game.
Co-host kind of game.
But how does he do that?
The only way he can do it is to kill these 16 giant colossi, right? Once you're climbing up them, they're a moving puzzle, and if you fall off, they will stomp on you and crush you. And all you have is your one little friend named Aggro, just like me and my one little friend named Tina.
Some games use these big bosses to add scale, but this one, it blows them all out of the water. The sheer size of each Colossus is staggering. The point is to scramble up their giant bodies and find the sweet spot, Laura.
Yeah. Wow, that looks like it hurts. I know somebody's gonna be hurting when we get a hold of him. Adam, Morgan, Kevin.
Now, Shadow of the Colossus is epic and it looks amazing. The graphics really give a sense of weight to the world. Everything feels really lived in.
It really does. You know, a lot of games, they try throwing a bunch of enemies at you all the time and it ends up being just a big bunch of noise. But Shadow of the Colossus is deliberately slow paced. When you finally defeat a Colossus, it is really satisfying to see their fat ass go down.
The animation of all the characters is very realistic, like from riding your horse to falling hundreds of feet to your death.
Oh, I wonder if he was stabbed in the back, Laura. It doesn't feel good, Tina. It doesn't feel good. But let me tell you something. The music score is haunting, and it really adds a sweeping layer of emotion to all the action. This game does a great job of making you feel real small.
Real small. You know what? Winner's package.
There's no winners in Adam, Morgan, and Kevin.
No.
Well, it's pretty exciting for us. We've won a lot of awards, both for Halo 2 and for Halo 1. And really, this all goes out to the entire team because it's really a team award. To do good audio in a game, you need the coders and the designers and the artists and everybody to be on board. We try very hard to make sure that anything that should make sound, anything you see in the game that should make sound, we want to try to make it make sound in a meaningful way. And we put a lot of stuff into it. We put over 35,000 pieces of audio into Halo 2. It's a great feeling for all of us to win this award.
Snap crackle!
The NBA Street franchise is all about over-the-top arcade action, delivering authentic street ball in an arcade environment. The NBA Street Volume 3 brings that back to the game, authentic arcade action. We are so excited to have won the G-Phoria Award tonight. The guys up at EA Canada who developed this game put their heart and soul into making it. We're so excited that the fans love it. It's a fan-voted award, and we couldn't be more excited about it.
Having gamers vote Halo 2 as best shooter is the best compliment we can have because, you know, critics matter and we care about what they say, but at the end of the day, our best and most important critics are the people who play our games. And so we couldn't ask for a better compliment.
It's rad to be nominated, you know? It's great to be in a category with all those other games. To actually win it, I mean, that's even better. Really wanted to have that experience that right when you picked up the controller, a few seconds after you picked it up, you were addicted to it, you know? We didn't hold up, man. We took everything to 11. We didn't care, you know? Every time we thought we did something good, we said, that's really not that good. Let's push it further.
Things are very different from the way they were when I started, I can tell you.
I get $5 every time I say Unreal Engine 3.
Technology is moving so fast, it's hard to predict what's going to happen next year.
But which is going to be more powerful, Sam? Do you know?
Well, it really depends on which company's press releases you read. Do you think it's really going to be the big leap forward that Sony says it's going to be?
No, it's all fake, actually. It's basically... Every time I see PS3 stuff, it's like, my God, that's absolutely amazing. How far have we come, you know, just in the last 5 years?
I think they're very, very different architectures, and as to which one is going to be, you know, make it easier to do better games, I don't know.
And I know that I'm excited, but I think Sony's kind of excited to see as well what they're going to do, because they're going to go to the metal in this game.
Making a next-generation game is a bitch. It's extraordinarily difficult, and with the Unreal Engine 3 and with the various techniques that we're developing, such as using modular architecture, normal maps, we're actually able to really make something that looks next generation.
I think Sony is going to do a pretty devastating job because the hardware that they've got is so fantastic. Microsoft, however, this time are serious as a heart attack.
I don't think technology is ever the thing that holds you from doing great games. I think ideas are, you know, I think what we need is more great ideas in games, not necessarily great technology.
But the key is to work smarter, not harder. And that's what Unreal Engine 3 lets us do.
I think you're not going to see many big titles, really big titles, that don't ship on both.
And we figured out a lot of the shortcuts using modular architecture, using the great tools that are in Unreal Engine 3.
And Nintendo continues to do their crazy stuff like the Nintendo dogs and things like that, which, you know, quite frankly, there's a good market for.
The thing about Nintendo that's so amazing is that content is so powerful, right? And the quality of that experience has remained the same.
I think there's going to be quite the war, and I'm looking forward to it.
New Mega M&Ms. You wouldn't want them any bigger.
For all those who believe a
second isn't worth much. Just remember, in 1 second, you make your move. In 1 second, you change direction, you avoid a sack. It all comes clear. You hit the man, you make the play. In 1 second, the game changes. The tide turns. A city cheers, and a hero is born. In 1 second, you decide to work hard, to dig deep, and to explode. In 1 second, the Nike Shox 45 at Champ Sports, where sport lives.
First snap, mother. Feeling kind of chicken.
Snap then.
Snap?
Snap? Did I stutter? Yeah, snap. Own your fear, my man. Give it to business. Snap.
Ow! That's just...
Snap into a Slim Jim. Look at that logo.
Let's count sand. It's not.
Being Farmer Xtreme.
Let's wait in line. Awesome. This is all you guys have? Where are all the good games? You guys have nothing. Zip. Nada.
We have not a 3.
With Gamefly.com, you can stay at home and rent games from the largest selection on the planet, and we'll send them to you. Go to Gamefly.com now for your free trial. Rated E through M.
This week on Real Time, presented by Coca-Cola. Get the lowdown on the world of video games with 10 back-to-back episodes of Icons.
That's the genesis of the video game industry.
Tomorrow at 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific.
So excited about the new Castlevania game, Dawn of Sorrow! Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. You see the picture here. If you're a fan of Aria of Sorrow on the Game Boy Advance, this storyline follows exactly where that one left off. But you know what? This is the first Castlevania game we're going to be seeing on the DS. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. DS? Coincidence? I think not. Here's some really cool things you get to do with a stylus in this game. Ice blocks. Ooh, nobody likes ice blocks. You use your stylus and you break down the ice blocks. Very, very cool. But in order to get past the bosses, you've got to beat your boss down well enough where a magic seal appears. Now, if you're good enough with your stylus, you got to retrace the magic seal and draw it well enough to actually kill your boss. And that's the only way to get through. But you know what else we're talking, folks? We're talking wireless. You never thought collecting souls could be so cool. It's coming out this October. That's right, Castlevania on the DS this October. You know you want it.
I don't know what Tina's talking about with that DS game. It's all about Castlevania Curse of Darkness for the PS2. There's no more Belmonts anymore. You play as Hector. He's an all-new character. He's Dracula's lieutenant, the Prince of Darkness. He's got to travel back to Dracula's castle to revenge his girlfriend's death. Oh, isn't that so sweet? It just makes me want to cry. There's a lot of RPG elements, and the character gets stronger as you progress through the game. Now, there's also 30 things called these innocent devils. 30 characters is going to develop different skills and sort of help you out along the way. You know, it's always nice to get a little help from your friends. It's called Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and it looks like a winner, just like these guys coming up.
The Zelda franchise has so many elements to it, and they've worked in this new element of shrinking down to the minish size and wandering around in this, what feels like a gigantic world around you. And the way that they've made these puzzles come together, the way that they've made all of these elements work together, it feels very true to the Zelda themes and the Zelda franchise, but at the same time, it just brings an entirely new feel into the universe because of the shape, the size-changing elements. And I know that the entire development team is just very proud to have this kind of reaction. I'm astounded.
Wow, this is so great. I don't think any of us LEGO folk ever thought we'd be winning awards for any kind of game, let alone best adaptation. We never translated into dramatic media well, you know? I mean, not a lot of emotional range. But it's great these digital LEGO guys can totally emote and really turn in a great performance. And I'm really happy for them. Just their success and, you know, the money they're making. And can we just turn the camera off, all right? Just turn it off. Turn that camera off or I'm gonna kick your ass.
Ah, screw you!
Hey guys, sorry we couldn't make it to the G-Phoria thing, but over here at Rockstar we've been extremely busy counting our vast sums of money and piling it into little stacks around the office. Wow, thanks. Best licensed soundtrack means a lot to us because it was voted on by you, the fans. Okay, so technically it's the only part of the game we didn't make ourselves. But hey, this Halo crazed world, you gotta take what you can get. So thanks a lot for this great honor. Please stop modding our games. The free publicity is killing us. Rockstar out.
You know, when we started making Katamari Damacy at Namco, I think we really were motivated to create something original that nobody's seen before. And winning the Best Innovation Award is just so vindicating, you know? Like we poured our hearts and souls into this game, and to see how much everyone loves it, well, that's the best you can hope for, isn't it? I mean, you'll actually see the sequel, We Love Katamari, this year, and if you like the first one, you'll love this one, because it's pretty much the same game with some new levels. Yeah, we're probably not going to be up for this one next year.
Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm TV's Brendon Moran, and I'm gonna do what Brendon Moran wants to do.
Who's the guy who can do anything he wants within reason? The ladies love the man, but they'll never understand he's Brendon Moran. Don't make no plans, the ladies love the man, he's Brendon Moran.
Hi, I'm TV's Brendon Moran. Hi, I'm TV's Brendon Moran. Sure you already knew that, though. Hi, I'm TV's Hal Sparks. Hi, excuse me.
Hi,
I see that you're on the phone. Can I talk to who you're talking to?
That's Amy.
Hi, I should call you right back. Thanks. Anyway, what's your name? I recently won a award tonight for Best Graphic Design.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Want to make out?
Huh?
Want to make out with me? Want to make out? Yeah, kind of do, actually. Amy, you going up to the bar?
I just came from the bar.
Great, I'll have a gin and tonic. Do you like hot coffee?
Yes, I do.
Who is this guy who's bad enough to wear sunglasses at night?
Hey, Dollface, you want me to show you how to do that?
I said, who is this guy? His red shirt is so tight. The ladies love the man, he's Brendon Moran.
Check that out.
The ladies love the man, he's Brendon Moran.
Excuse me, oh, Sarah.
Hey, what's going on?
This is awkward.
What? What are you doing?
It's been a good night. Talked to a lot of ladies, a couple numbers somewhere. Whiskey. Today.
Go, yeah! Whoa! Oh, you gotta pace yourself, buddy.
You guys seem like great friends. Where did you meet?
Oh, that's an interesting story. Good day, sir.
And a good day to you as well.
Splendid weather we're having.
I say, it's magnificent.
Well then, let's be chums.
Sounds like a grand idea.
And that's how it happened.
Wow, that's fascinating, really.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She's coming home with us. We're getting in the car. Let's go.
But that is not how it really happened.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Oh, thank God you're here.
You're the one who called?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
I don't know, we were having a party. She just stopped breathing. She stopped breathing. And I didn't know what to do.
Hey, you gotta pull yourself together.
I know, man. What are we gonna do?
Now, who is she?
My immigration officer. All right. She was a hooker. A dirty hooker.
Does anybody else live here?
My mom.
Is she home?
But she's old and deaf. Don't worry about her. She's gonna be all right.
Where's the girl at?
Bathroom. Oh, yeah, the bathroom. I had to clean her, you know. She was dirty. Dirty. Just like me. Just like me. I'm gonna start making some tea. You want some tea? I got chamomile. Oh, yeah, be careful in there. She's a bleeder. Johnny Xtreme. Is that a Slavic name? Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah.
So, should we get to work on the other body? What? She saw me.
Delta Force Black Hawk Down. Intense single-player missions push you to the limit. The largest multiplayer battlefields on console take you to the cutting edge of online gaming. Delta Force Black Hawk Down, the video game. In stores now. Rated T for teen.
All stations, hostile tracking inbound.
Imagine simultaneously tracking over 100 enemy targets on land, sea, and in the air, from thousands of miles away. It's the most powerful weapon system ever invented. It's called Aegis, and it's just one of the amazing technologies you'll find only in the United States Navy. Navy, accelerate your life. Log on to the Life Accelerator at Navy.com.
Stealth. Music from the motion picture, featuring 3 new songs from Incubus, including Make a Move. Plus, collaborations from David Bowie and BT, and Sly and the Family Stone and will.i.am. Stealth. Music from the motion picture. Soundtrack in stores now.
How far would you go to get cash to buy video games? EB Games hopes that this scene is not familiar to you, because it doesn't have to be. There's an easier way, pal. Why not trade in your used games for cash? Trade DVD movies for cash. And the same for music CDs. Trade for sweet piles of cash. It's easy, it's quick, and frankly smells a whole lot better. EB Games and Electronics Boutique. Trade for cash. Trade for games.
Hey, Mitch. Want to smell my cast? You've lost a powerful ally.
Imagine if you were like Mitch and had access to 1 million songs.
Say, Mitch, you think I can get those status reports I asked for?
Shut up, just shut up, shut
Mitch, I'm serious.
With Napster's 30-day free trial, you can be like Mitch. That's unlimited access to 1 million songs, free to check out for 30 days. It's easy. Just sign up at napster.com/TV. Remember, 30 days is just the start to a whole lot of music.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without. Hi, guess what day today is? It's Wednesday. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
Discover all the music you want at napster.com/TV.
We are here with David Jaffe, the designer of God of War. First of all, David, congratulations on your awards tonight. How does it feel for God of War to take 4 awards?
It feels great. I mean, it's it's really quite an honor. I mean, all the nominations, then we found out what we actually won, and the fact that a year ago we were like, oh my God, is this game going to crash and burn? It wasn't fun, it wasn't tuned, it wasn't working. And now flash forward a year later, people are actually digging what we did.
Now, some big news that just came out is about a God of War movie. Yeah, there's some news in Variety about that. Yeah. Tell me about that. I mean, are you involved in that? Are you excited about that project?
You know, here's my goal. The biggest thing I'm interested in is making sure the director that we get on has a great vision for the property. And as long as he or she does, I'm more interested in who's going to direct it.
So who's your dream director?
I would love to get Paul Verhoeven, who made Starship Troopers. He's got that great artistic violence aspect. He's not working as much as he used to, so assuming we don't get Verhoeven, Robert Rodriguez would be great, Quentin Tarantino would be great, or just some up-and-comer we may not have heard of that has a great visual sense, a great story sense. The key thing is to get somebody who actually respects the material.
Now, one thing I wanted to ask you about was this whole flap over, hot copy, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What do you think of that whole kind of flap over that game?
I think the biggest thing people should be upset about is not the content, because if you look at the content, it's freaking PG-13 content. The whole idea of the ESRB, though, turning around and going, okay, it's an AO now. I'm sorry, that looks like nothing other than the ESRB going, we got egg on our face, we feel stupid, so screw you, Rockstar. But they need to reevaluate what's an M, what's a T, and maybe there needs to be a rating in between. Because it's crazy that they're saying that 15-year-old kids can't play Resident Evil 4. That's just stupid. But should 15-year-old kids be able to play really adult, nasty, R-rated stuff? Absolutely not. But when they're rating stuff like RE4 like it's an R-rated movie, that's absolutely insane.
All right, well, a lot of gamers respect the game, and it has mature content, but, at the core, it's a great game. That's what matters most, I think, to people. All right, guys, let's take a look at some winners.
I think on Xbox Live we have a really great game that always delivers a really competitive experience, and it's addictive. It's just people get into it and they can't stop playing. To really have the longevity, it's about the gameplay, and the game is balanced and it's fun, and it keeps you coming back for more.
Talking about dream come true. I mean, when we were all growing up, we watched the Star Wars movies, and I mean, who could want anything else? We now get to make a Star Wars game.
What I was going for with Kratos was to try to make him look almost international looking. He has a little bit of Asian in him, a little bit of African, a little bit of Middle Eastern. So just trying to keep the Greek feel, but almost like he's been through a lot, a lot of history with him.
I think people will love World of Warcraft because it's a game that you can get on and play in just this really immersive world, and you get to socialize with all kinds of other gamers. You're not playing by yourself.
Game of the year. That's just unbelievable. We were up against some just amazing games we play all the time, and games that we're in awe of. So to be able to win against those games with the respect we have for the designers and the programmers and the artists that work on those games is probably the best honor we could ever get. So it's incredible.
Time's up. Say goodbye, G-Phoria. What's going on? Looking for this? So, Cobra, you disarmed my bombs and saved the Black-Eyed Peas. But can you save yourself from the truth? Mongoose?
I'm tired of dying all the time! You never try and save me! You just sit there and do nothing! Well, this time, it's gonna be different!
You're right. Those other times, those were accidents.
You hit me right in the eyes!
Mongoose. Oh, God. Mongoose.
Oh, no. Oh, Yoro. It's totally okay.
Have you seen Zelda?
I know, sweetie. Dude, I hate to break it to you, but Zelda's not a real thing. Go to bed, honey. We got work to do. Hey! Zelda Twilight Princess. Everybody's waiting for it. The most anticipated game of 2005. And we're staring at it right now on the Nintendo GameCube.
Hyrule, the land of elves and goats, is being invaded by the Twilight world. It kind of looks like that vortex in the end of Ghostbusters.
Right, Laura, and it keeps vomiting evil-looking creepy dudes into the forest. But never fear, Link will save the day.
He always does. All right, Link sets out on a quest to set the cosmos right again. We don't know exactly how, but there are monkeys involved. Aren't there always monkeys involved?
Everybody's talking about the horseback riding. That is huge. We've never done it. It's so much fun. There's this
I ride horses in this one.
Yes, and you also drink a lot of vodka. Yes. It's the more mature Link. Not quite photorealistic, but he looks very mature. Got a little bit of hair on his chest. A little bit more of like some deeper language, you know what I'm talking about? Now, Laura, remember, the story takes place after Ocarina of Time, before Wind Waker. You know my favorite part about the game, Tina? What? Is when you turn into the wolf. Oh my God, turn into the wolf. You actually get to play, finally, for the first time, as another character. Talk about the brand new, I don't know if it's brand new, but it's very updated combat system. The fighting is phenomenal, and it's on horseback. You're fighting orcs, riding horse on horses. You're fighting orcs. Yes, whoever thought? And you know, we got some bosses we got to beat in this game, Laura.
Some bosses. We got to talk about the way the game looks, Tina. I mean, the lighting effects and the animation are just absolutely second to none.
We got a little Star Wars interception coming in here. We got a little light, and we got a little bit of the dark side.
That's true. You got light and dark side.
And it's similar to the light and dark worlds in Link to the Past. Twilight Princess. It's Drunk Link. It's Laura and Tina. We've had a great time tonight. I think it's about time we call it quits. I think we're gonna become the drunk co-host with the Drunk Link. You know what I'm saying? Great bands, great celebrities. It's G-Phoria. Party on.
Bye.
Custom fit technology. Turn it on, turn it off.
Michelle?
Introducing new Butterfinger Crisp, the first wafer candy bar with Butterfinger cream.
Michelle? Look at the screen.
What?
New Butterfinger Crisp from Nestle. Break out of the ordinary.
Nice ride.
Thank you, Mocha Coca. Chrysler and Jeep came up on Buku Awards. And Dodge trucks last as long as the Deagle Double Chisel. Plus, I got the hookup, nephew, for sure.
You know, I'm not too sure of what you just said. Now everybody gets a great deal.
For shizzle, Ike Zizzle.
It's Employee Pricing Plus, our employee discount plus cash allowance on Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge.
If the ride is more fly, then you must buy.
That's what I hear.
You're gonna like these guys, though. They're a pretty good crew. Everybody listen up. This is Levon.
Hey, Levon, I'm 1 team.
You're on the 120 today.
How are you?
So if there's anything you need, just ask these guys. They'll take care of it, all right?
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
You ever been around anything this fast before?
Yeah. In my last job.
Get strength for now, strength for later. Learn more at GoArmy.com.
It's the spicy satabelo. Next.
Yes.
Pie?
I love you.
Oh, yes. Bring it on.
Yes.
Pie?
I love you.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
Pie?
I love you.
Oh,
I love you.
Man, that was a good G-Phoria.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a good
I mean,
time.
I've seen G-Phorias, but...
That was G-Phoria. Am I right? With the bands and the music.
Whoa. Oh, look who decided to show up.
You finally got here. What, Tina Drive? You want to go, Webb? You
Whoa.
We've been talking to celebrities and playing games all night.
Oh yeah, while you've been up in your little ivory talent tower, we've been snagging invites to all the Hollywood parties.
Here you go, Kevin.
Here you go, Adam.
Here you go, Morgan. You three will be cleaning up the entire venue. Everybody else, come on. Party's at James Taylor's house.
Here, Brendan, no.
Sarah.
Johnny. There you go. Look at the max. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. That's I got 2 already. How about you?
It's not your fault, Sessler.
Why are you even playing along with it? I can't even cause things. I'm not that important.
It's your fault, Pereira.
I'm just gonna go to Kevin Land or Pereira Rama.
Kevin Land?
And I'm gonna enjoy myself. It's in here, Morgan. You're not invited. You don't have a season pass.
Hey, welcome to the show. In this episode, we have